자, 정우가 좋아하는 수학자들 있으면 얘기 좀 해주세요.
제가 특히 아는 걸 레오나르트 오일러, 그 다음에 또 가우스, 또 뭐가 있냐, 아르키메데스, 옛날 오래된 사람들도 그리고 로피탈 정리? 로피탈? 그 다음에 또 누가 있지? 그리고 또 생각나는 게 있는데 아이작 뉴턴이랑 또 데카르트, 그리고 피타고라스. 네, 이렇게 좀 더 있는 것 같아요.
자, 그럼 그 수학자들 중에서 좀 그 중에서도 좋아하는 수학자들 몇 명만 뽑아보세요.
몇 명? 몇 명만 뽑아보자면 가우스, 오일러 이 2명 정도 있어요.
가우스는 왜 좋아해요?
가우스 적분이 있으니까.
단순히 그것 때문에 그런 거예요?
네.
오일러는요?
오일러는 오일러 공식이라고 만든 게 많으니까요. 이것도 오일러 공식. 아니 오일러 뭐야?
굿. 자, 그럼 정우가 좋아하는 적분 중에는 어떤 적분들이 있어요?
네, 제가 요즘 적분을 많이 올리는데 가우스 적분이랑 뭐 삼각함수가 들어가는 그 함수 적분, 그 다음에 초월함수, 이 X승 같은 게 들어가는 그 초월함수랑 또 치환 적분이랑 그 삼각함수를 시연해서 적분하는 그런 적분들을 제가 not Korean. And this time we'll prove this an integral. You get the integral? Maybe. So this is step 1, and step 2 is step 3. This is finished. I'll prove this is integral negative infinity to infinity e to the minus ax squared power gx equals root pi over a. And we'll go to I is integral negative infinity to infinity e to the minus ax squared gx. And I squared is integral negative infinity to infinity e to the minus ax squared gx to the square. So this is integral negative infinity to infinity integral negative e to the minus ax squared and each dx e to the integral negative infinity to infinity e to the minus a y squared gy and integral negative infinity to infinity integral negative infinity to infinity e to the minus ax squared e to the minus a y squared and dx dy and e to the minus ax squared e to the minus a y squared. the same, so we can add this. So this is e to the minus ax squared minus ay squared. So this is integral negative infinity to infinity e to the minus ax squared minus ay squared is dx dy. And this is negative a and x squared, negative a times x squared plus y squared. So notice. So this is integral negative infinity to infinity, integral negative infinity to infinity e to the minus a x squared plus y squared dx dy. And we know x squared plus y squared equals r squared, and dx dy equals r dr etc. So integral and theta is negative. In this theta is integral negative infinity to infinity goes to 0 to 2 pi. And its dr, what is in, there's dr is going to 0 to infinity, integral 0 to infinity. And there is e to the minus ax squared ar squared negative a r squared dr dz and r, and integral this. So this is integral 0 to 2 pi and negative half of e to the minus ar squared 0 to infinity d theta. It's integral 0 to 2 pi a. The integral 0 to 2 pi and negative 2 non-negative. It's half a 1 over 2a and half times 1 over 8 and d theta, and this is 2 pi over 2a, so this is a pi over 8, this is I squared, and this is I, and this is squared, so I equals root pi over a, so integral negative infinity to infinity e to the minus ax squared dx equals e to the minus root pi over a. Root pi over a equals root a times root pi root pi times a to the negative 1/2 power. So this is root pi times a to the negative half power, negative half power. So this is FA. So F prime A is integral negative infinity to infinity x to the second infinity. And this is d over dA e to the minus ax squared. And this is root pi times negative 3 over 2 root pi a to the negative 3 over 2. And this is F prime A. And F prime A is integral negative infinity to infinity negative e to the x squared e to the minus ax squared dx, and that equals negative half of root pi times a to the negative 3 over 2 power. And that's neat. And F prime A, and that is F2A. And this is integral negative infinity to infinity d over dA x squared and e to the minus ax squared dx. And that is negative 3 over 4 root pi a to the negative 5 over 2 power. So F prime A equals negative infinity to infinity, integral negative infinity to infinity x to the 4 power e to the minus ax squared dx equals negative 3 over 4 root pi a to the negative 5 over 2. And this is half negative. And F prime A equals integral negative infinity to infinity. Integral negative infinity to infinity e to the minus ax squared times x to the 4 power dx. And that is 3 over 4 root pi a to the negative 1 over 2. And a equals 4 because there is 4. A equals 4. So integral negative infinity to infinity and x to the 4 power times e to the minus ax squared dx equals to the 128 is 3 root pi over 128. And 4. I'll go to step 3 and integral of Gaussian. Gaussian is step 3. Final step. We'll go final step, and that is integral negative infinity to infinity. Integral negative infinity to infinity to minus ax squared dx equals the root pi over a. And integral negative infinity to infinity x to the square e to the minus ax squared dx equals root pi over a. And this is a to the negative 1 over 2, and dx equals half of root pi times a to the negative 3 over 2, and integral negative infinity to infinity x to the fourth power e to the minus ax squared dx equals half of 3 over 2 and root pi e to the negative 5 over 2. And integral negative infinity to infinity. X to the 6th power e to the minus ax squared. Dx equals half times 3 over 2 times 5 over 2 root pi a to the negative 7 over 2. So integral negative infinity to infinity x to the 2n power e to the minus ax squared dx. So that is not negative, 2 to the nth power of 1 times 3 times 5 times ... 2n minus 1. And that is integral root pi times a to the negative 2n plus 1 over 2. So this is the integral negative infinity to infinity x to the 2nth power e to the minus ax squared dx. There's 2nth power and 2n minus 1 factorial 2a to the nth power. And times root pi over a. And see you next time.
Hello. Bye.